Hi, Ken. Okay, we need to add to the back of our books. So I need for you to go all the way to the back and find your multi-letter phonogram page. It's after your consonant vowel page, which you should be going over every day. And then we have our multi-letter phonogram page. Okay, we are only at the last one that we put in was this one. It was, oops. The last one we put in was ow-o and ow-o-oo-a. So now we're going to add two-letter O that cannot end a word. Okay, so O-A, because English words that end with A say ah or and then two-letter O that can end a word, like in toe. Okay, so after your ow-o and your, I'm sorry, after you have ow-o-oo-a, which has the four sounds, then you're going to add okay, two-letter O that cannot end a word, and two-letter O that cannot end a word. You're going to add that to your multi-letter phonogram page after ow-o-oo-a. Okay, that's the next thing we're going to do. And ow-o-oo-a, these also go together, so we need to put a bracket around them. Okay, and they both make one sound, so we don't need to put any numbers. So make sure you put those after ow-o or ow-o and ow-o-oo-a. You're going to put those two. Okay. And then we're going to review some of the multi-letter phonograms that we'll be using in this lesson. Okay. It is two-letter two-letter like in her. And now we're going to do the next 5. Two-letter like in church and hurt. Two-letter like in bird and girl. Like in work and world. Okay. Three-letter like in earth and early and search. Two-letter A that cannot end a word because English words do not end with I, U, V, or J. Two-letter A that can end a word, like in play and stay and today and Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. R like in arm and car and park and farm. Ch, sh, ch, like in child, k, like in Christ, and sh like in chef. E-F-A. Double E always says E. Ing, like we did with ring and sing last time. Ooh-uh-oh. Ooh, don't eat food you took from the floor. I almost forgot that fun thing. And shh. Okay, we're gonna need those. All right. So you should have put two-letter O that cannot end a word, like in boat and road and toad. And then we need two-letter O that can end a word, like in hoe and toe. Okay, those go back in the multi-letter phonogram page. We also need to go back to our sh page, which is P3. That's the next page. Okay, and all we have so far is she and fish. She and fish. We have she at the beginning of the word, right here, and then at the end of the base word over here. Okay. We had 2 words in our last lesson that we need to add. The first one we needed to add was short at the beginning of the word. So we're going to add short to the beginning, so it's right under she, and then we're going to add wash. And that's going to go under fish because that's at the end of the word or the end of the base word. Okay, so it should look like this. That's your sh page. Okay. All right. We're done with that part. Okay. So on your multi-letter phonogram pages, you should have O, the 2-letter O's. And in the back of the book, you should have added short and wash. And those were from our last week's lessons. Okay, now we're on F. And F, we're going to be dealing with adjectives. Now, adjectives are words that describe. So let's do a couple of examples. Ooh, super loud. Okay. Let's start with the bird. We tell everybody what color the bird is. The color is the adjective. So, the bird is blue. The color is the adjective that describes the bird, okay? If we did, about the book, okay? Maybe the book is big. We read a big book. Big would be the adjective. So we read, E-A, a big. Big is our adjective, big book. Okay, we're describing its size. So first we described its color, then we described its size. That's an adjective. Okay, now let's do boy. Boy. There's only one boy. So let's describe how many boys there are. There's only one boy. So there is one boy on my team. Okay, now that's describing how many. So we have, can you see my board? Scoot back. We have, the bird is blue. Blue is a color, tells us what color. We read a big book, it tells us what size. There is one boy, it tells us how many. We could do, let me see. If you were going to describe coffee, you could describe it as hot. So that's an adjective, tells us what temperature it is. You could tell something what shape it is. So the snake is long. Long tells us the shape or the size. Or it is a round. It is a round gift. What could it possibly be? Okay, these are adjectives. Okay, words that describe. So when we start doing our lesson today, let's find the adjectives. Okay. When we make our F, here's our next page. Okay, our F is like this. That's our F. Okay, so it is like a boat, like that. That's our F. Okay, we'll do the first 5 over here. We're not going to do this side today. We're only going to do this side today. Okay. All right. Our first word is one syllable. Is an adjective. It's an adjective, and it describes if something's not young, it is old. Okay, old. Or I am 5 years old. old. Now the word starts with a second sound, so we don't need to do any markings though because it ends with two consonants. Now when a word ends with two consonants, the first or the vowel before it is going to be making a second sound. That's just sort of a rule. So it is one syllable, three sounds. O, old, old. O, old. Three phonograms, three sounds, three letters, old. And it describes what age something is, okay? Old. O, tag connector to the L. Old. Old. Okay. Remember, we don't need to put anything at the beginning because we just assume that it's going to have a second sound because it's followed by two consonants. Okay. Old. LD is two consonants. Okay. The next has two syllables and it's an adjective that describes a size. Okay. It's not big, it's little. So, little. Little. It is 6 letters. It is it. All. So we have little, 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 it, all. Okay. I hear t, all. So let's write that word. I'm going to write that down. Lit. Let's sound that out. It's all. Right? It is the first syllable. Lit. Now the second syllable, I hear another T. T. Full. Now this is the second syllable. We are missing something. We are missing a vowel. So this is another reason why we use the silent final E, okay? So it's little, and it's the fourth reason, little. And the rule is you cannot have a syllable without the vowel. Lit is our first syllable. Tol. And this is our second syllable, tol. We're going to add that silent final E because we can't have a syllable without a vowel, okay? So that's our fourth reason. We're going to put a 4 right by our double underline. 4, little. And it too is an adjective describing the size of something. This is the age of something, the size of something. The next is going to describe a temperature, okay? So in the summer, we wear a bathing suit to the beach because it is hot, okay? Hot, one syllable, 3 phonograms, 3 sounds. Hot, hot. You go ahead and try to spell that one. It's all first sounds. Hot. So it is. Hot. Okay. The next word is the opposite of hot, and it is an adjective, again, telling the temperature of something. Ooh, I have to wear a jacket because it's been so cold, cold. One syllable, 4 letters. Old is in cold, old is in cold, old, 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 old is in cold, right? So it is a vowel making a second sound, but it's followed by 2 consonants. So we're going to keep it with a second sound. K, o, d. 4 sounds, 4 phonograms. Cold. All we're going to do is add a beginning consonant to this already word. Ready? K. O, old. Cold. Okay? Our next word also is a adjective. It has 1 syllable. It has 5 letters, 5 phonograms. Green. So, but it only has 4 sounds. So 5 letters and 4 sounds. So it has a multi-letter phonogram. G, E, N. G, E, N. So we have double E, always says E in there, and it's the color. So it's an adjective. Ready? G. So 5 letters. G, E, N. G, E, N. Okay. E, double E always says E. Green. And we're going to underline double E always says E because it is a multi-letter phonogram. Okay. Now we're going to do our next 5 words. Okay, and we're still on this side, but now we're just going to follow after green. You're going to go right under green to add. Well, here's our next 5. Okay. Our next word is ice. Ice. Okay. It is 1 syllable. It is 3 letters, but it's only 2 sounds. Ice. Now, we already know what this word is, don't we? This was one of our first words. This says is. So are we going to spell ice like this? And I is saying its second sound, followed by only 1 consonant. So it too is going to have a silent letter. Ice, ice. Silent final E to make the I say its second sound. Okay? Ace. So S says S, but C says K, as C says before E, I, or Y. So C says K, C says before E, I, or Y. We don't want it to say is. So this silent final E is telling the I to say its second sound, ice. Okay, our next word is an adjective describing the size of something. Okay, it is long. Okay, 1 syllable. It is 3 sounds, but it is only, and 4 letters, but it only has 3 sounds and 3 phonograms. Oo, ah, 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 oo, oo, ah, ing. What is our 2-letter phonogram that says that? Like in ring and wing. Think about it. So it's oo, ah, ing, long. Okay. O, ah, We're going to underline our NG because it is a 2-letter phonogram, multi-letter phonogram. When yours looks like mine, then you can write it in your book, okay? Okay, the next word is also following that rule. The vowel is making its second sound, but it's followed by 2 consonants, so it's going to have the second vowel sound, okay? It's 4 letters, 4 phonograms, 4 sounds. Wild. W-I-L-D. Wild. Now the I, again, is making its second sound, but we don't need to mark it because it's followed by 2 consonants, okay? Wild. W-I-L-D. Wild. Wild. Okay? The next word is sea, but not like sea out of our eyes. Ocean sea. It is 2 sounds, E, but it is 3 letters. So it has a 2-letter phonogram. E-A-A, S, E-A-A, C, okay? These are called homophones. They sound the same, but they have different spellings. Same sound though, okay? So a homophone is got same sound, so C and C. I see with my eyes is S, E, E, right? But when I go to the ocean, it's this word. It's S, E. And it's making its first sound, isn't it? E-A-A, C. So we're just gonna underline it. So these are called homophones. One sound, but different spellings. C and C. Okay? One sound, but different spellings. Okay? I see the sea when I go to the beach. Right? Okay. Our last word is an adjective describing the shape of something. Okay? It's not bumpy, it's flat. One syllable, 4 letters, 4 sounds, 4 phonograms. Ready? Full at, flat. Okay? You try. And when yours looks like mine, then you can put it in your book. At, flat. All first sounds. Okay, we'll finish the other side of F in our next lesson. So you're going to be working on adjectives, thinking about what adjectives. We already did nouns and verbs. So if you say, my friend, your friend is the noun, my friend rides his, tell me what color it is. That's the adjective. My friend rides his red bike. Okay, that is how you add the adjective. My friend rides his red bike to the park. Okay, make those nice long sentences. So nouns, verbs, adjectives, be going over those. Be going over your multi-letter phonograms every day and your consonant vowel page. Okay, have a good day. Mwah.